Introduction to Yoga Instruction. Yoga is an ancient practice originating in India, encompassing physical postures, breathing exercises, meditation, and ethical principles. It is designed to promote physical health, mental clarity, and spiritual well-being. The practice has evolved over millennia, adapting to various cultures and needs while retaining its core tenets. Understanding its multifaceted nature is crucial for effective instruction. This course will equip you with the tools to guide others through this transformative discipline, emphasizing safety, knowledge, and compassionate teaching. It prepares instructors to foster a holistic environment for their students' growth. A yoga instructor's role extends beyond demonstrating poses. It involves creating a supportive and inclusive space where students can explore their own capabilities. This includes understanding individual needs, offering appropriate modifications, and fostering a sense of community. Effective communication, observation, and empathy are paramount in guiding students through their practice. The journey of becoming an instructor is one of continuous learning and self-discovery, enriching both the teacher and the students. This program lays the groundwork for a fulfilling career in yoga instruction. History and philosophy of yoga. The origins of yoga can be traced back over 5,000 years to ancient India, with early evidence found in archaeological artifacts from the Indus Valley civilization. The practice was initially passed down orally from teacher to student, evolving through various philosophical and spiritual traditions. Key texts like the Vedas and the Upanishads contain early references to yogic concepts and practices. Understanding this rich history provides context for modern yoga. It highlights the enduring wisdom embedded within the tradition. This historical perspective enriches an instructor's teaching, offering deeper insights into the practice's purpose. Patanjali's Yoga Sutras, compiled around 200 CE, are considered a foundational text, systematizing yoga into an 8-limbed path, Ashtanga Yoga. This text outlines ethical guidelines, physical postures, breath control, and meditative practices aimed at achieving a state of inner peace and liberation. Various schools of thought, including Vedanta, Buddhism, and Jainism, have also influenced yoga's philosophical development. These diverse influences have shaped the myriad forms of yoga practiced today. A thorough grasp of these philosophical underpinnings is essential for any certified instructor. Branches of yoga. Yoga encompasses several distinct branches, each emphasizing different aspects of the practice. Hatha yoga, often considered the foundation, focuses on physical postures, asanas, and breathing techniques, pranayama, to prepare the body for meditation. Raja yoga, as described by Patanjali, is the royal path, emphasizing meditation and strict adherence to the 8 limbs. Karma yoga is the path of selfless action where one performs duties without attachment to the results. These branches offer diverse approaches to spiritual growth. Understanding them allows instructors to tailor their teaching to various student needs. Each branch provides a unique lens through which to experience yoga's benefits. Bhakti yoga is the path of devotion, cultivating love and surrender to a higher power through chanting, prayer, and ritual. Jnana yoga is the path of knowledge and wisdom, involving self-inquiry and intellectual discernment to realize ultimate truth. Tantra yoga, often misunderstood, is a comprehensive system that seeks to expand consciousness through rituals, mantras, and specific practices, integrating all aspects of life. While modern yoga classes often blend elements from these traditions, recognizing their distinct philosophies is vital. This knowledge helps instructors appreciate the breadth and depth of yogic practice. Instructors should be able to articulate these differences clearly. 8 limbs of yoga. Yama. The first limb of Patanjali's Ashtanga Yoga is Yama, representing universal ethical principles that guide our interactions with the world and others. These moral restraints are fundamental for cultivating inner peace and harmonious relationships. There are 5 yamas: ahimsa, satya, asteya, brahmacharya, and aparigraha. Practicing yamas helps lay a strong ethical foundation for a yogic lifestyle. They are not merely rules, but profound guidelines for conscious living. Understanding and embodying yamas is crucial for a yoga instructor, as it influences their teaching approach and personal conduct. Eight limbs of yoga, niyama. The second limb of Patanjali's Ashtanga Yoga is niyama, which refers to personal observances and self-discipline that cultivate inner purity and contentment. While yamas guide our external conduct, niyamas focus on our internal world and personal growth. These practices foster a positive mindset and strengthen one's spiritual journey. There are 5 niyamas, each contributing to a more disciplined and fulfilling life. Integrating niyamas into daily life enhances an instructor's ability to teach authentically. They are essential for personal well-being and effective self-management. Understanding these principles deepens one's own practice and teaching. Eight limbs of yoga, asana. Asana, the third limb of yoga, refers to the physical postures practiced in yoga. Initially, asanas were primarily seated positions for meditation, designed to make the body stable and comfortable for long periods. Over time, the practice evolved to include a wide range of postures that stretch, strengthen, and balance the body. Asanas are not merely physical exercises. They are tools for connecting the body and mind, fostering awareness and presence. Each posture is intended to bring stability, comfort, and ease. Proper alignment in asanas is critical for safety and maximizing benefits. Instructors must master a variety of asanas and their modifications. The practice of asana aims to purify the body, improve flexibility, build strength, and enhance overall vitality. It also helps to calm the nervous system and prepare the mind for deeper meditative states. Regular asana practice can alleviate physical ailments, reduce stress, and improve circulation. There is a vast repertoire of asanas, ranging from simple stretches to complex inversions and balances. Instructors must understand the anatomical benefits and contraindications of each pose. Teaching asanas requires clear verbal cues, demonstrations, and hands-on adjustments. This limb is often the entry point for many into the world of yoga. 8 limbs of yoga. Pranayama. Pranayama, the fourth limb, refers to the conscious control and regulation of the breath. Prana means life force or vital energy, and ayama means extension or control. Through specific breathing techniques, practitioners learn to manipulate and direct this life force within the body. Pranayama practices are crucial for purifying the subtle energy channels, nadis, and calming the mind. They bridge the gap between the physical practice of asanas and the mental practice of meditation. Mastering pranayama enhances concentration and prepares the mind for deeper states of awareness. Instructors must guide students safely through these powerful techniques. Proper instruction is key to unlocking the full benefits of breathwork. Common pranayama techniques include Ujjayi, victorious breath, Nadi Shodhana, alternate nostril breathing, Kapalabhati, skull shining breath, and Brahmari, humming bee breath. Each technique has specific benefits, from energizing the body to calming the nervous system. Pranayama can improve respiratory function, reduce stress, and increase mental clarity. It is important to practice pranayama with awareness and under proper guidance, as incorrect techniques can be detrimental. Instructors must understand the physiological effects and contraindications for each breathwork practice. They should also be able to teach these methods clearly and patiently. 8 limbs: Pratyahara, Dharana, Dhyana, Samadhi. The latter 4 limbs of yoga guide practitioners towards deeper states of consciousness and ultimate liberation. Pratyahara, the 5th limb, is the withdrawal of the senses from external objects, turning attention inward. It is a bridge between the external practices, yamas, niyamas, asana, pranayama, and the internal practices, dharana, dhyana, samadhi. This withdrawal allows the mind to settle and focus without distraction. Cultivating pratyahara is essential for developing concentration. It teaches the mind to detach from sensory input. Instructors can guide students in practices that encourage this inward turning. Dharana, concentration, the 6th limb, involves focusing the mind on a single point, object, or mantra without interruption. This sustained attention prepares the mind for meditation. Dhyana, meditation, the 7th limb, is the uninterrupted flow of concentration, where the meditator becomes absorbed in the object of focus without effort. Finally, samadhi, absorption, enlightenment, the 8th limb, is the state of superconsciousness, where the individual merges with the object of meditation, experiencing profound peace and unity. These advanced limbs represent the culmination of yogic practice. While instructors primarily teach the earlier limbs, understanding these higher states informs their overall approach. Anatomy and physiology of the yoga. A thorough understanding of anatomy and physiology is paramount for any yoga instructor. This knowledge ensures that poses are taught safely and effectively, minimizing the risk of injury. Instructors must comprehend how the human body moves, what its limitations are, and how different postures impact various systems. This includes knowledge of bones, muscles, joints, and connective tissues. Understanding the body's mechanics allows for appropriate modifications and adjustments. It also helps in explaining the benefits of poses to students. Without this foundation, teaching yoga can be ineffective or even harmful. This section provides essential anatomical insights. Key muscle groups in yoga. Yoga engages numerous muscle groups, often in ways that differ from traditional strength training. Understanding these key muscle groups is essential for proper alignment, injury prevention, and effective cueing. Major muscle groups involved include the quadriceps, hamstrings, glutes, core muscles, abdominals and back extensors, and muscles of the shoulders and arms. Instructors must know how to activate and stretch these muscles in various poses. This knowledge allows for precise adjustments and modifications. It also helps in explaining the purpose and benefits of each asana. A strong understanding of muscular engagement is fundamental for safe and effective teaching. For example, in standing poses like Warrior 1, the quadriceps and glutes are crucial for stability, while the core muscles stabilize the torso. In forward folds, hamstrings and glutes are stretched, and in back bends, back extensors and glutes are engaged. The shoulders and arms are active in poses like downward-facing dog and inversions. Understanding the interplay between these groups, including agonists, antagonists, and synergists, is vital. Instructors should be able to identify common muscular imbalances and offer appropriate exercises or modifications. This detailed muscular knowledge empowers instructors to guide students toward optimal physical benefits and prevent strain. Skeletal system and joint health. The skeletal system provides the framework for the body and is crucial for understanding movement and stability in yoga. Instructors must be familiar with the major bones and joints, including the spine, pelvis, shoulders, hips, and knees. Understanding joint mechanics, such as hinge joints, ball and socket joints, and gliding joints, helps in teaching safe ranges of motion. Knowledge of common skeletal variations and conditions, like scoliosis or osteoporosis, is also important for offering appropriate modifications. This foundational understanding prevents injuries and promotes long-term joint health. It allows instructors to guide students effectively, respecting individual anatomical differences. Proper skeletal alignment is key to a sustainable yoga practice. Joint health is paramount in yoga, as many poses involve articulation and weight bearing through joints. Instructors should understand the role of cartilage, ligaments, and tendons in joint stability and mobility. Overstretching or forcing a pose beyond a joint's natural range can lead to injury. Therefore, emphasizing gentle movement, listening to the body, and using props for support are vital teaching principles. Instructors must be able to identify signs of joint strain or discomfort in students. Providing modifications that protect vulnerable joints is a core responsibility. This focus on joint health ensures a safe and accessible practice for all students. Respiratory system and breath. The respiratory system plays a central role in yoga, particularly through pranayama practices. Instructors need a fundamental understanding of the lungs, diaphragm, and associated muscles involved in breathing. Understanding the mechanics of inhalation and exhalation and how breath affects the nervous system is critical. Deep, conscious breathing stimulates the parasympathetic nervous system, promoting relaxation and reducing stress. Conversely, shallow breathing can perpetuate a stress response. Teaching proper breathing techniques is not only about optimizing oxygen intake, but also about cultivating mental calm and focus. This knowledge forms the basis for effective pranayama instruction. It empowers students to manage stress and enhance well-being. The diaphragm is the primary muscle of respiration, and its efficient use is key to deep abdominal breathing, often referred to as diaphragmatic breathing. Instructors should be able to explain and demonstrate how to engage the diaphragm effectively. They should also understand how different pranayama techniques impact lung capacity, oxygen exchange, and overall energy levels. For example, Nadi Shodhana balances the hemispheres of the brain, while Kapalabhati is energizing. Awareness of respiratory conditions and contraindications is also vital for student safety. Integrating breath awareness throughout asana practice enhances both physical and mental benefits. This holistic approach to breath is a cornerstone of yoga. Basic yoga poses. Standing. Standing yoga poses are fundamental to building strength, stability, and balance. They form the foundation for many other postures and sequences. Instructors must be proficient in demonstrating and cueing these poses with precision. Examples include Tadasana, mountain pose, Virabhadrasana, warrior poses 1, 2, 3, Trikonasana, triangle pose, and Vrksasana, tree pose. These poses engage major muscle groups in the legs, core, and back, while also improving posture and grounding. Proper alignment in standing poses is crucial for protecting joints and maximizing benefits. Teaching these poses effectively requires clear verbal instructions and visual demonstrations. They are often the first poses students encounter. When teaching standing poses, instructors should emphasize grounding through the feet, engaging the legs, and lengthening the spine. Modifications using walls or chairs can be offered for students needing extra support or balance. It is important to observe students closely for common alignment issues, such as hyperextended knees or collapsing arches. Providing gentle, hands-on adjustments with consent can help students find proper alignment. Standing poses also build mental focus and concentration, as they require sustained effort and balance. They are essential for developing a strong and stable yoga practice. Instructors must ensure students feel secure and supported. Basic yoga poses. Seated. Seated yoga poses offer opportunities for deep stretching, hip opening, and spinal lengthening, while also promoting calm and introspection. These poses are often used for warm-ups, cool-downs, and meditation. Examples include Sukhasana, easy pose, Paschimottanasana, seated forward fold, Baddha Konasana, bound angle pose, and Ardha Matsyendrasana, half Lord of the Fishes pose. Seated poses can improve flexibility in the hips, hamstrings, and spine, and stimulate abdominal organs. They are also excellent for developing body awareness and preparing the mind for stillness. Instructors should guide students to find comfort and stability in these poses. Proper support with props is often beneficial. When teaching seated poses, instructors should emphasize lengthening the spine from the tailbone to the crown of the head. Props like blankets or blocks can be used under the hips to elevate them, making it easier to maintain a straight spine and reduce strain on the lower back. It is important to encourage students to listen to their bodies and avoid forcing stretches. Gentle, sustained effort is more beneficial than aggressive pushing. Seated poses can be deeply restorative and meditative, providing a sense of grounding and inner peace. Instructors must create an environment where students feel safe to explore these postures at their own pace. They are crucial for improving flexibility and promoting relaxation. Basic yoga poses. Supine and prone. Supine, lying on the back, and prone, lying on the stomach. Yoga poses offer unique benefits for relaxation, gentle stretching, and spinal decompression. These poses are often incorporated into warm-ups, cool-downs, and restorative sequences. Examples include Savasana, corpse pose, Supta Baddha Konasana, reclined bound angle pose, Bhujangasana, cobra pose, and Dhanurasana, bow pose. Supine poses are excellent for releasing tension, calming the nervous system, and gently opening the hips and chest. Praying poses strengthen the back muscles and improve spinal flexibility. Instructors should emphasize comfort and relaxation in these postures. Props are frequently used to enhance support and ease. When teaching supine and prone poses, instructors should prioritize student comfort and provide ample support with props such as blankets, bolsters, and eye pillows. For supine poses, focus on releasing tension in the back, hips, and shoulders. For prone poses, emphasize engaging the back muscles safely to protect the spine. It is crucial to guide students to listen to their bodies and avoid any strain or discomfort. These poses are particularly beneficial for stress reduction and deep relaxation. Instructors must create a nurturing environment that encourages surrender and rest. They are vital for balancing the practice and promoting recovery. Alignment principles and adjustments. Proper alignment in yoga poses is crucial for maximizing benefits, preventing injuries, and ensuring the longevity of a student's practice. Alignment principles involve understanding how to position the body in a pose to create stability, balance, and energetic flow. This includes stacking joints, engaging specific muscles, and maintaining spinal integrity. Instructors must have a keen eye for observing alignment in students and providing clear, concise cues. Understanding universal alignment principles allows for adaptable teaching across various body types. It is not about achieving a perfect pose, but finding the safest and most effective expressions for each individual. This knowledge is a cornerstone of effective instruction. Adjustments, both verbal and hands-on, are powerful tools for helping students find proper alignment and deepen their poses. Verbal cues should be clear, concise, and directional, guiding students without overwhelming them. Hands-on adjustments, when offered with consent and sensitivity, can provide tactile feedback that helps students understand the pose more intimately. Instructors must be trained in safe and effective adjustment techniques, respecting personal space and physical limitations. It is essential to approach adjustments with empathy and a deep understanding of anatomy. The goal is to empower students to feel the pose correctly, not to force them into a shape. Always prioritize safety and student comfort. Sequencing a yoga class. Effective yoga class sequencing is an art and a science, designed to create a cohesive and beneficial experience for students. A well-sequenced class typically follows a logical flow, building gradually from simpler to more complex poses, and then winding down towards relaxation. Key elements of sequencing include a warm-up, peak poses, counter poses, and a cool-down culminating in savasana. Instructors must consider the class level, duration, and theme when designing a sequence. A thoughtful sequence prepares the body and mind, preventing injury and enhancing the overall impact of the practice. It guides students on a journey, both physically and mentally. This skill is central to teaching yoga. When building a sequence, consider the anatomical focus, hip opening, back bending, the energetic arc, e.g., energizing, calming, and the transitions between poses. Smooth and intuitive transitions keep students engaged and maintain the flow of the class. It is also important to incorporate breath awareness throughout the sequence, linking movement with breath. Instructors should have a repertoire of poses and variations to draw from, allowing for creativity and adaptability. Practice sequencing different styles and themes to develop this skill. A well-structured sequence makes a class accessible and enjoyable for students, leaving them feeling balanced and refreshed. It is a hallmark of a skilled instructor. Teaching methodology and ethics. Effective teaching methodology is crucial for engaging students and fostering a positive learning environment. This includes clear verbal cueing, effective demonstrations, and mindful observation of students. Instructors should use precise language, offer modifications for various levels, and provide hands-on adjustments with consent. Creating a welcoming and inclusive atmosphere where students feel safe to explore their practice is paramount. Developing a strong teaching voice and presence is also important for commanding attention and conveying confidence. Understanding different learning styles helps instructors adapt their approach. A good methodology ensures students feel supported and challenged appropriately. It is the foundation of a successful teaching career. Yoga instruction is also deeply rooted in ethical principles, drawing from the yamas and niyamas. Instructors must maintain professionalism, respect student boundaries, and uphold confidentiality. Avoiding dual relationships and conflicts of interest is essential for maintaining trust. It is also important to teach within one's scope of practice, referring students to appropriate healthcare professionals when necessary. Authenticity, humility, and compassion are key ethical qualities. Instructors serve as guides and role models, inspiring students through their own practice and conduct. Adhering to a strong ethical code ensures integrity and builds a reputable teaching practice. These principles are non-negotiable for certified instructors. Modifications and props. Modifications and props are invaluable tools for making yoga accessible to all students, regardless of their physical abilities, limitations, or experience levels. Modifications involve adjusting a pose to make it easier, more challenging, or safer for an individual. This could mean bending knees in a forward fold, using a wall for balance, or reducing the range of motion. Props, such as blocks, straps, blankets, and bolsters, provide support, extend reach, and enhance comfort in various postures. Instructors must be creative and knowledgeable in offering appropriate modifications and prop usage. This ensures inclusivity and prevents injury, allowing everyone to benefit from the practice. They are essential for a diverse student body. When introducing modifications and props, instructors should explain their purpose clearly and demonstrate their use. It is important to normalize the use of props, emphasizing that they are tools for enhancing the practice, not signs of weakness. Encourage students to experiment and find what works best for their bodies. Observing students and offering personalized suggestions is key. For example, a block under the hands in a standing forward fold can reduce strain on the hamstrings, or a blanket under the knees can provide cushioning. Mastering the art of modifications and prop usage is a hallmark of a compassionate and skilled yoga instructor. It empowers students to practice safely and comfortably. Common injuries and prevention. While yoga is generally safe, injuries can occur, especially with improper alignment or overexertion. Common yoga injuries include strains in the hamstrings, lower back, shoulders, and wrists, as well as knee pain. Instructors must be knowledgeable about these common injuries and, more importantly, how to prevent them. This involves emphasizing proper alignment, encouraging students to listen to their bodies, and providing appropriate modifications. Never push students beyond their comfortable range of motion. Understanding the biomechanics of poses helps identify potential risk areas. Prevention is always the best approach in a yoga class. This knowledge protects students and builds trust. To prevent injuries, instructors should always begin with a thorough warm-up to prepare the body for movement. Encourage students to communicate any pain or discomfort immediately. Offer clear cues for safe entry and exit from poses. Be mindful of individual differences such as hypermobility or pre-existing conditions, and provide personalized guidance. For example, in forward folds, remind students to bend their knees if their hamstrings are tight. In inversions, emphasize core engagement and proper neck alignment. Regular, consistent practice with awareness and respect for the body's limits is key to a safe and sustainable yoga journey. Instructors are responsible for creating a safe practice environment. Meditation techniques for yoga. Meditation is an integral part of yoga, offering profound benefits for mental clarity, emotional balance, and stress reduction. Instructors should be able to guide students through various meditation techniques, helping them cultivate stillness and inner peace. Common techniques include focused attention meditation, on breath, mantra, or object, open monitoring meditation, observing thoughts and sensations without judgment, and loving-kindness meditation. Meditation practices enhance concentration, reduce reactivity, and promote a sense of well-being. They are often incorporated at the beginning or end of a yoga class. Guiding meditation requires a calm presence and clear, gentle instructions. This skill deepens the overall yogic experience. When teaching meditation, instructors should create a quiet and comfortable environment. Begin with simple instructions, guiding students to find a comfortable seated position and bring awareness to their breath. Encourage a non-judgmental attitude towards thoughts and feelings, reminding students that the goal is not to stop thinking, but to observe thoughts without attachment. Offer gentle reminders to return to the anchor, breath or mantra, when the mind wanders. Short, guided meditations are excellent for beginners. As students progress, longer periods of silent meditation can be introduced. Meditation is a powerful tool for self-discovery and inner transformation. Instructors play a vital role in introducing and facilitating this practice. Relaxation and Savasana. Savasana, or corpse pose, is a crucial and often underestimated part of every yoga practice. It is a pose of complete relaxation, typically performed at the end of a class. In Savasana, the body is still, the mind is quiet, and the nervous system has an opportunity to integrate the benefits of the practice. This pose allows for deep rest, stress reduction, and mental rejuvenation. Instructors must emphasize the importance of Savasana and create a supportive environment for students to fully surrender. It is not merely lying down, but an active state of conscious relaxation. Proper guidance during Savasana enhances its profound effects. When guiding Savasana, instructors should ensure students are comfortable and warm, offering props like blankets, eye pillows, and bolsters for support. Provide gentle verbal cues to encourage relaxation, starting from the toes and moving up through the body, inviting each part to release tension. Remind students to let go of control over their breath and thoughts, simply resting in the present moment. Play soft, calming music or maintain silence. Depending on the class preference, allow sufficient time for savasana, typically 5 to 10 minutes, to allow for full integration. The ability to guide a deep and restorative savasana is a hallmark of a skilled and compassionate yoga instructor. It leaves students feeling refreshed and balanced. Prenatal and postnatal yoga basics. Prenatal yoga is specifically designed to support expectant mothers through pregnancy, helping them manage physical changes, prepare for childbirth, and connect with their babies. Instructors teaching prenatal yoga must have specialized knowledge of the pregnant body, including common discomforts, contraindications, and safe modifications. Focus is placed on strengthening the pelvic floor, opening the hips, improving circulation, and reducing stress. Poses that compress the abdomen or involve deep twists are generally avoided. Breathwork and meditation are also emphasized to promote calm and focus. This specialized instruction requires sensitivity and a deep understanding of maternal health. It offers immense benefits to expectant mothers. Postnatal yoga supports new mothers in their recovery after childbirth, helping to rebuild strength, restore core stability, and alleviate common aches and pains. It also provides a supportive community and a space for self-care during a demanding period. Instructors must understand the physical and emotional challenges of the postnatal period, including diastasis recti and pelvic floor recovery. Gentle core work, pelvic floor exercises, and restorative poses are often included. It is crucial to respect individual recovery timelines and offer appropriate modifications. Both prenatal and postnatal yoga require specific training beyond general instruction. These classes provide vital support for women during significant life transitions. Yoga for special populations. Yoga can be adapted to benefit a wide range of special populations, including seniors, individuals with chronic conditions, athletes, and those with disabilities. Teaching these groups requires specialized knowledge, empathy, and creativity in modifying poses and sequences. Instructors must understand the unique physical and mental considerations of each population. For seniors, focus might be on balance, mobility, and joint health, often using chairs for support. For individuals with chronic pain, gentle, restorative practices and breathwork can be highly beneficial. This specialized instruction ensures accessibility and maximizes therapeutic benefits. It allows yoga to reach those who might otherwise feel excluded. Adaptability is key for these classes. When working with special populations, it is crucial to consult with healthcare professionals and obtain relevant medical information from students. Instructors should prioritize safety, offering clear modifications and using props extensively. For athletes, yoga can enhance flexibility, strength, and mental focus, complementing their primary training. For individuals with disabilities, chair yoga or adaptive yoga can provide profound benefits for mobility and well-being. Building trust and rapport is essential, as is creating an inclusive and non-judgmental environment. Specialized training in these areas empowers instructors to serve diverse communities effectively. It expands the reach and impact of yoga. This requires ongoing learning and sensitivity. Business of yoga, marketing and management. For many certified yoga instructors, understanding the business aspects of teaching is as important as mastering the poses. This includes marketing oneself, managing finances, and building a sustainable career. Effective marketing involves creating a strong personal brand, utilizing social media, and networking within the community. Developing a clear teaching niche can also attract specific student demographics. Instructors need to understand pricing, package offerings, and payment systems. Managing schedules, client communications, and administrative tasks are also crucial for smooth operations. A solid business foundation ensures the longevity and success of a yoga teaching career. It allows instructors to focus on their passion for teaching. Beyond marketing, effective management involves creating a positive student experience, handling feedback professionally, and continuously seeking opportunities for growth. This includes understanding legal and insurance requirements, for independent contractors or studio owners. Building relationships with studios, fitness centers, and community organizations can open up teaching opportunities. Developing a clear vision for one's teaching career and setting realistic goals are also important. Continuous professional development through workshops and advanced trainings keeps skills sharp and offerings fresh. Approaching yoga instruction as a sustainable business allows instructors to thrive and share their passion with a wider audience. It transforms a passion into a profession. Continuing education and professional development. The journey of a yoga instructor does not end with certification. It is a path of continuous learning and professional development. Staying current with new research, teaching methodologies, and evolving yoga styles is essential for growth and relevance. Continuing education can involve advanced teacher trainings, workshops on specialized topics, for example, restorative yoga, inversions, or studying related disciplines like Ayurveda or anatomy. This ongoing learning deepens an instructor's knowledge base and refines their teaching skills. It also helps prevent burnout and keeps the passion for teaching alive. Investing in oneself as an instructor benefits both the teacher and their students. It is a commitment to excellence. Professional development also includes seeking mentorship, attending conferences, and engaging in peer support networks. Receiving feedback from experienced teachers and peers provides valuable insights for improvement. Maintaining a personal yoga practice is equally important, as it informs and inspires one's teaching. A teacher who continues to learn and grow personally can offer more to their students. This commitment to lifelong learning ensures that instructors remain effective, inspiring, and adaptable throughout their careers. It is a testament to dedication and passion for the practice. This continuous evolution is what makes a truly exceptional yoga instructor.